touchdowns out to 231 yards total offense for the Eagles. Only 109 for Bourbon County.
Yeah, and the other thing is, too, the Eagles have been getting into the red zone and scoring. They're 2 for 2 in the red zone, and, of course, that Carter Smith 70-yard touchdown didn't hurt either.
80-yard touchdown, yeah. And Bourbon County 0 for 2 in the red zone. They're 5 of 9 on third down, which is disturbing for a defensive coach. You know, you don't like that number. The Eagles only had 1 third down. They're 0 for 1.
Yeah, and their time of possession. The Eagles have not even had the ball 8 minutes yet, but they have 3 more scores.
Yeah, it's just a quick scoring. And that's just... Seth Shepard has 2 catches, 40 yards. He had a pretty one taken away from him on a hold.
That's right.
And that would have been nice.
Yeah.
Stacy, 6 of 8, has the interception, 72 yards, but...
And we talked about that interception. It was off a deflection.
It wasn't his fault.
It was hit at the line. I mean, it was really nothing he could do. I mean, it goes into his stats.
I guess it's his fault. He didn't throw it high enough, but it was deflected at the line.
So. And then we talk about on defense, Alex Knuckles and Nathan Eads, they've been everywhere, as well as Carter Smith, who's, you know, he's the usual. But I've got Alex Knuckles down on 6 tackles today. And, I mean, for him to be all over the field and only a junior, the promising things for him to continue this season and next has got to make Eagles fans pretty excited.
Eagles with 3 sacks in that opening half. Carter Smith with 7 tackles, but they have 3 quarterback hits already.
Yeah, they're getting to the quarterback, and they're making him, what I guess is not reflected in the stats, is the rush, the movement. They're throwing him off his game.
He is not comfortable at all, is he?
No, he's not at all. And you can tell this is a quarterback that usually stays in the pocket and throws, or he in his shotgun, he's able to read his offense. And right now, he's not getting a read because he's running for his life.
You can tell every time he gets back and he wants to stop like Peyton Manning, 2 defensive ends coming right back at you, and you have to sprint out.
Yeah, and I hate to fault the offensive line because I know they had their hands full up there. I mean, there's guys up there that are just getting run over.
It's tough when you got Carter and Hunter Smith. Hunter Richardson, Carter Smith going off the end.
Yeah, and Cobb's been put on the inside, so he's getting the bull rush, and he's hitting the blitz.
So that's tough on any O-line.
That's right.
That's asking a lot to slow down Living Good and Smith and some of them. So
we're going to take another quick break here in the halftime show, Bishop's halftime show. The variety of outdoor product and power equipment is second to none. You can visit BishopSmallEngineRepair.com to search all the latest brands available at Bishop's on North Estor Avenue in Richmond. We'll be right back after this short break. We'll be back in the halftime show.
Here at Batteries Unlimited, we offer a wide range of services and products. Batteries ranging from automotive to alkaline, from cell phone to golf cart to boat to bulldozer. We do on-site installation. We can fix your iPhone screens, your iPad screens. If you have a wheelchair or a scooter that needs batteries, we can certainly come to you if you're unable to bring them in the store. You can find us on the internet at batteries-unlimited.com. Feel free to give us a call at 859-353-5177 and we'll answer any needs or questions you have.
At CT Diesel Performance, they promise not to do anything to your vehicle that they wouldn't do to their own. Chris Thorne and the gang don't just work on diesel vehicles either. They also repair all auto gas vehicles and are fully serviced and ready to take on any job. Nothing is too big or too small for CT Diesel Performance. Located just off Exit 97, CT Diesel can even come get your car if you have a problem while driving down I-75. CT Diesel Performance in Richmond and at ctdiesel.us.
There's a new clinic in your hometown. Hometown Clinic in Irvin is now accepting new patients. Dr. Goebel and Joy Puckett, APRN, along with their friendly and qualified staff, welcome patients of all ages with all types of insurance. Hometown Clinic at 101 River Drive in Irvin. Open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5. Call 606-726-0200 to make your appointment now. And remember, there's no better care than hometown care at the new Hometown Clinic.
Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. They pride themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology, which helps provide the best possible patient experience. Hometown Dental has several experienced dentists who can take care of all your dental needs. Go to hometowndentalrichmond.com to learn more about the great experiences that await you at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive in Richmond. Hometown Dental, also in Stanford and Lancaster.
Hi, I'm Sandy Adams with Realty Royal Adams & Associates. It takes great teamwork to be successful on the football field, and it takes great teamwork to get a home sold. Just as an experienced coach is the leader of a team on the field, an experienced realtor is the coach that gets you to a successful sale. If you are looking for a professional hometown realtor to get your goal accomplished, I hope you will give one of our experienced agents the opportunity to present our game plan strategy. Remember, the right agent makes all the difference in the world.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Right. Welcome back to WBON TV, bringing them back here into the broadcast booth and halftime show. We're going over the stats, going over the story of the game, and right now it's kind of hard to see how the Bourbon County Colonels are going to catch momentum. What are they going to have to do to kind of get the momentum to carry on in this game?
Well, for them to throw it, they're going to have to get more than 26 yards on 20 carries.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
Yeah.
83 passing yards. That's respectable. Only 26 yards on 20 carries. So you have to get that running game going to open up any type of a passing game.
And I think if the other thing, if I was the coach, at least in the offensive line coach, I'd say coverage. You got to cover your man. Landrum's back there running around. He's not able to set. He's not able to get a good view of his receivers.
He's been sacked 3 times.
Yeah.
And he's been hurried more times than that.
Yeah.
He's got back 15 times. I say he's probably been sacked or run at least 10 of those times, if not more. But you got to find a running game for Bourbon County. For the Eagles, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Send that defense.
I wouldn't change much, except maybe the number on the jersey might come in and fill in a hole.
Yeah.
So we're going to take another quick 1-minute break, and we're going to be back for that second half kickoff. Don't go anywhere. 103.5 WKXO and Richmond's very own WBONTV.com. Eagles football. We'll be back.
At CT Diesel Performance, they promise not to do anything to your vehicle that they wouldn't do to their own. Chris Thorne and the gang don't just work on diesel vehicles either. They also repair all auto gas vehicles and are fully serviced and ready to take on any job. Nothing is too big or too small for CT Diesel Performance. Located just off Exit 97, CT Diesel can even come get your car if you have a problem while driving down I-75. CT Diesel Performance in Richmond and at ctdiesel.us.
New Silverados cost less at Jack Burford Chevrolet. We have rugged ones, we have stock shiny ones, we sell pretty ones, and we have Silverados for the fan in all of us. And Chevy trucks are just as smart as they are strong, offering Chevrolet MyLink, wireless charging, and 4G LTE Wi-Fi. Check out our new truck inventory online at jackburford.com. Jack Burford Chevrolet, where Chevys cost less.
Hi, I'm Sandy Adams with Realty Royal Adams & Associates. It takes great teamwork to be successful on the football field, and it takes great teamwork to get a home sold. Just as an experienced coach is the leader of a team on the field, an experienced realtor is the coach that gets you to a successful sale. If you are looking for a professional hometown realtor to get your goal accomplished, I hope you will give one of our experienced agents the opportunity to present our game plan strategy. Remember, the right agent makes all the difference in the world.
51-point spread. So, send EKU playing down at Western. Tune in after this one. Listen to them on the radio. It should still be going after we get through here at Berea. But
the Eagles are set to receive the second half kickoff, so they will get another chance on offense and look to add to this lead that they have. Again, they're up 21-0, but doesn't it feel like a little bit more? Does it feel like it's?
I'm sure Bourbon County feels like it's 35.
Yeah.
They have no answer for Carter Smith.
Well, with a running clock at that point, I think they wish it was 35, depending on how much more of this game is going to turn out the way it is right now.
No, they're going to need to definitely find a way to slow down Carter if you're Bourbon County. But as we said, the Eagles, they can do whatever they want. I mean, they're playing well on offense. One little hiccup with the pick, but
batted
offensively
ball.
they look good. Defensively, they're slowing down. They're stopping the run, 26 yards and 20 carries.
Yep, they're able to get in the backfield, rush the quarterback.
They're getting to the quarterback, and they've hit him, knocked him down 3 times.
Yeah.
But
so I imagine Coach Clark is not going to make many adjustments. He's going to keep it going, keep things the way it is. And I was saying this a little earlier, Don, this really kind of shapes up next week's football game nicely.
Yeah.
If you're a Central fan, you're looking for a strong comeback against a tough loss. And if you're an Eagles fan, you're saying, let's keep rolling.
Yeah.
We got 2 wins, 2 really good wins. You know, what else can we do against our in Madison County rival? And I'm not saying this game is over. It's far from over. Bourbon County, you know, they have that spread offense. I'm just saying this is something that you'd like to build off positive, looking forward. You don't want to look too far, but you look forward to next week and where these 2 teams are at this crossroads.
It's all about district play in high school football. And right now, Central is looking at their district. I mean, Lafayette got 25-0 the other night to Lexington Catholic, and Tate's Creek's struggling right now. And Clark County are the big win, though. They got Dunbar 50-0.
And here's the kick. It's a high kick. It'll land at about the 15. It's picked up, and it's run all the way past the 40. He's still on his feet all the way to midfield. Finally brought down at about the 48-yard line is number 4, Tobias Storm.
Storm with a nice kickoff out to the 48. Again, set up a field position in midfield once again for the offense.
So Stacy's right back at shotgun.
Playing that short field.
Team's right back out where they left off at the end of the second quarter. Score's the same, 21-0. Stacy in the shotgun, 3 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. He's going to get the call from the sideline. He's got Carter Smith back there.
Read option.
And he's going to keep it himself. He faked the handoff to Smith. They read option, like you said. He was able to read that Carter was going to get the heat. He was able to tuck it and run. Gets past the 50 to about the 40, I'm going to call it the 46 and a half. There's no line for that, but it's in between the 2 hash. Second down, 5 yards to go. And it keeps the clock moving. Shotgun, 3 receivers. Man in motion.
Empty.
And he's going to air it out long, and he's got him. Completion down to the 15-yard line. It's Alex Knuckles with the catch. And that is going to be first down Eagles. And we're going to call that the Batteries Unlimited Recharge play of the game. That play is really going to fire up the Eagles in the second half. When you need help recharging the things in your life, you go to Batteries Unlimited in Richmond.
Big play gets them down inside the red zone once again, down to 15.
And what a way to come out in the second half, in the first possession, couple plays in, and get everyone out over the middle to really set the tone here.
Put them in the Realty World red zone.
That's right, prime real estate. He's going to keep it to the right, look to throw.
That was a hold.
And it is picked off.
Pick 6.
Intercepted, and he's finally brought down. He had a lane to run, but he ran into his own man and slowed him down.
Looked like he was going to go all the way when he took it off, didn't he?
Yeah, he took it out of the receiver's hands. He didn't cleanly pick it, but he was able to read the route and strip the ball away. So again, Stacy's going to have 2 interceptions in his stat sheet, but neither one of them really his fault.
Second turnover, though, for the Eagles.
So it's going to be 1st and 10, Bourbon County. They're down 21 points, but they're showing signs of life here. Plenty of time. They're going to have to score here to keep that momentum on their side. Spread formation, man in the backfield. Motion. And it's going to be a quick handoff. And he's going nowhere. He gets up to the line of scrimmage and then finally brought back.
Forward momentum might give him a yard.
Maybe. If he's lucky. Kamar Myers.
And they gave him about 3, it looked like.
That's a lot of momentum. Forward motion.
He's driven back about 7.
Yeah, his net gain. So the ball marked at the 36-yard line. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Shotgun set, thrown over the middle, incomplete. Number 12, Malik Humble, seemed to be the intended receiver, but did not know the ball was coming to him.
Confusion by the receivers. They looked at each other, didn't know.
Yeah, I think it was a crossing route. A crossing route, and the ball was there early because he had his back to the ball when it hit the ground. And the first thing he did was look at the sideline with his arms in the air. I didn't know, Coach. So we got trips on the right, receiver on the left, 3rd down.
Miscommunication. Down 21-0.
And there's another one.
He jumped.
There's another communication as the receiver's way over the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a false start, 5-yard penalty.
See, all he's got to do is look at the snap. He's looking at the ball from way out there.
And I haven't called his name at all. Malik Humble was number 8. Oh, excuse me.
It's a horrible penalty.
Number 12. That was number 8, Kagan Heflin.
It's going to make up a long 3rd down now.
So now shotgun. He's going to be flushed in the pocket again. Rolls out to the right to the sideline.
Runs out of bounds.
Runs out of bounds. Runs out of room.
That's a team sack.
Yeah, that is. Going to give that to the defense.
61 and Hunter.
Daniel Cobb, number 61. You heard Coach say it at halftime. Put him in a different role. Put him in the middle. And he's been really...
He's done a great job tonight.
He's been a catalyst on the defensive line. He's been in on the plugging the holes and flushing the quarterback almost every play.
He has.
So it's a long 4th down. We got a punter out there way back in his own territory at the 10-yard line. And the Eagles are going to see about taking this punt at about the 45 of their own. Good
ball has got away. It's going to be a safety.
Through his legs.
Safety.
And he's going to kick it in the back of the end zone for a safety.
But decline that penalty, it's going to be a safety.
I think it was a desperation. I mean, you don't see many things like that, but when the ball gets loose, he's trying to prevent a touchdown, and he's trying to prevent good field position by the Eagles taking over. So he'll kick the ball on the ground backwards, which is a penalty. But the ball did go out of the back of the end zone, so that'll be a safety, and that adds 2 points to the Eagles' score.
Bad as you don't like that play as a coach, but it's a smart play.
Yeah.
If he'd have picked it up, he'd have been knocked down at the 1. That would have gave him 7 points. So safety's the way to go.
Or if he didn't pick it up, the Eagles could have picked that up and scored 6.
Yeah. So it's 2 or 7.
Yeah.
You take the 2.
Yeah. You really can't be mad at the punter for that. You got to be mad at the snap. That's a bad snap.
Again, the second one that rolled back to him.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I guess you understand why he's so far back.
Yep.
So we're going to take a quick 1-minute break as we set up the free kick on the safety. Come right back to 103.5 and WBON TV.
Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. They pride themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology, which helps provide the best possible patient experience. Hometown Dental has several experienced dentists who can take care of all your dental needs. Go to hometowndentalrichmond.com to learn more about the great experiences that await you at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive in Richmond. Hometown Dental, also in Stanford and Lancaster.
Kentucky has lots of counties and miles of roads. And in every county, there's a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent looking out for folks when they're on the road. When you're in Kentucky, you're never far away from Kentucky's own property and casualty insurer.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
A free kick is what you get. You don't get a kickoff. The Eagles get 2 points and the ball back. Zeke Benton will he took the punt back up midfield. Really good field position now. Southern will get the ball past the 45 into Colonel territory at the 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Eagles going right to left on your radio dial. Stacy back in the shotgun. Quick handoff.
Uh-oh.
Round to the left side. He's got a hole. Number 7, Noah Hughes. he's the man in motion. He gets the ball, and he runs downhill there, gain of about 7 or 8 yards. Let's see where the spot is.
First time Hughes with the carry tonight.
That's right. And we talked about this at halftime. When Southern's able to open up a little bit of lead, you got a lot of different players coming in now.
You can afford to give Carter a little rest, and Nate Eads and some of them. Let Hughes, maybe Tobias gets in and gets a carry.
Yep.
Knuckles can come back in and get a couple
Second
carries.
down, 2 to go. Shotgun, man in motion, Zachary Howard.
Handoff middle.
Here's a flag as Eads takes the ball up the middle.
It's going to come back with a hold.
See what the penalty is. False start or
illegal motion.
Illegal shift.
Illegal motion against the Eagles.
So either way, it's a 5-yard penalty offense. It'll be repeat second down.
The man that went in motion didn't set.
Yep. He was playing a little arena football, running before the ball was snapped. So it'll be 2nd and 7. It was 2 plus the 5. Ball spotted at the 40. Second down still, Eagles right to left. Stacy getting his play from the sideline. Shotgun set. He's back at the 45. He's got a man behind him. 3 receivers out, plus his tight end. Man in motion. Fake. Handoff. Same kind of play. He's going to run upfield.
Knuckles.
That's Knuckles. Alex Knuckles again, both sides of the ball. He'll take the ball in over the 30. That's enough for another Eagles. First down.
Eagles able to throw the ball on the ground. Doing a great job.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 now. Shotgun set. He's got 4 receivers, 3 on the left, 1 on the right. Man in the backfield for protection, unless they decide to run it again, but I think he might air it out here. Yep, throw to the left side. Caught, complete, and it's incomplete. He had it in his hands, but it slipped, I think, in the back of his arms. We got an injured player on the field. Eagles slow to get up. Training staff's going to come take a look.
Can't see a number on him as he's laying.
That was number 8. Zachary Howard was the intended receiver on the left side and dropped that pass.
And the injured Eagle, we can't see.
But it looks like it might be pretty serious. So we're going to step away for just a quick 1-minute timeout as the training crew gets this one situated. It's 23-0 here in the 3rd quarter of Madison Eagle football. We were right back after this.
Visit Richmond, Kentucky. Stay overnight, stay 2 nights, or a whole week. Plenty to do, plenty of room. Make Richmond your base camp for the greatest sights in Central Kentucky. Find out more. Visit RichmondKYTourism.com or download the Richmond Tourism app.
If you're a guy or gal that likes to ride free and play hard, then you need to stop by Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling. Gateway Cycles has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky, full of all kinds of motorcycles, ATVs, dirt bikes, and side-by-sides, from street to sport, blacktop to gravel, and woods to the mud trails, and youth to adult at the best prices, friendly sales staff, and certified factory service department. Gateway has it all. If you're looking for the largest selection, head to Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or at gatewaycycles.com.
Welcome back to WBON, Richmond's very own, WBONTV.com. And it's Trey Livingood, the injured Eagle, on the field. Number 76, the senior.
The Marshall commit.
Yep, committed to Marshall. He was the one with the big touchdown run last week. Shades of Refrigerator Perry. It looks like Coach Clark's calling for a cart.
Yeah, they're going to need a lot more help to get Big Trey off the field, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
he's a big old boy. He's a hoss cat.
Yeah, he is.
So they're going to bring the cart out. But
It's going to take 3 or 4 guys to bring him down if he had the ball. So
some other news right now. Former Eagle Damian Harris at the half. He leads Alabama in rushing, 47 yards on 5 carries. As Florida State Alabama matchup. Alabama with a 10-7 lead. But 47 yards for the junior from Madison Southern.
Already a junior.
Hard to believe. It is hard to believe he's a junior.
Now Trey Livingood, it's so sad to see him as the one that's hurt because he just came back. He had a concussion during practice. He missed that first game against Collins at the Roy Kidd Bowl. He had a really good game last week. Again, he had the touchdown score. And here's the third game, up 23 points, game in hand at this point. Momentum on our side of the Eagles, and he goes down and on offense, it didn't even look like it was in on the play. It looked like he might
away from the ball.
Twisted his knee trying to get around on the play, and it doesn't look good. We got the whole staff out there. Coach Clark obviously concerned, calling for a cart.
Yeah, there's a cart around there. I saw it earlier. They were joyriding on it before the game started.
That's good.
So, I have to track it down.
So we're a bit of a standstill here with 8:02.
Again, 23-0 though. Madison Southern on top after the safety. Carter Smith 3 touchdowns. A safety here a moment ago on a bad snap on a punt. So
gonna need all of that bed to put Trey in. Obviously in some pain. It's good to see him on his feet. We'll just find out the extent of his injury as soon as we can.
You don't want to speculate on it.
No, I hate to see anybody get injured like this, and especially at this stage of the game.
Only the third game of his senior year. He's had a concussion and now apparent injury, leg injury.
Well, you ask for a cart, you don't get one, and then when you do have one, you get two.
We'll see how this affects the Eagles coming out of this. Seeing a teammate go down.
A senior, a leader on this team.
So, see Trey's father heading down the stands.
So he'll get a round of applause from the Eagle faithful here.
As well as the Bourbon County fans. See what happens with Living Good, though. He's in good spirits. He leaves the field.
So, unfortunately, with an injury, you're going to have to get right back into the game. Still football to be played with 8 minutes remaining. We're in the third quarter to catch you all back up. It is 23-0 Eagles. Southern with the ball. It's going to be second down and 10. Ball spotted at the 30. And here we go. Stacy under shotgun.
Shepard, watch for Shepard here in the flat. Nope, they're going to pitch it.
Yep, quick pitch to the left side. He's got some room. Hits the sidelines into the 10. Still on his feet. And finally right out of bounds at the 3-yard line. What a quick scramble for Alex Knuckles. He takes the quick pitch. There is a flag on the play, though. Laundry in the backfield.
It's going against the Eagles.
Yeah, I think it is. Madison Southern's going to get the penalty here after a great run by Knuckles.
So, take away the big run. Back him up about 10.
And that's twice that a big play has been negated by a penalty. So it's going to be a holding call, I believe, 10-yard penalty. There's not many of those, so.
Yeah, but look where the penalty's going to set them back to.
All the way back to the 40. And
it's going to make it
first down markers all the way at the 20. They were trying to get to the red zone, and now lucky to be inside midfield. Second down and 20. Again, this game has gotten really quiet now after Living Good came off on an injury. Madison Southern trying to get back into rhythm. 3 receivers on the right. Shotgun set for Stacy. Trying to change the play. Quick hot route. And
timeout.
We're going to call a timeout. Clark called the timeout. It's going to go their first of the half. We're going to take one with them real quick. 1 minute break. 103.5 WKXO and WBONTV.com. We'll be back.
Readers of the Richmond Register, keep voting Apollo Pizza the best pizza in Madison County. Why? Because Apollo Pizza is delicious, that's why. But Apollo serves more than delicious handmade pizza. Mixed green salads, hot subs, and hoagies, boneless wings, and amazing baked pasta. Dine in at 228 South 2nd Street or get carry-out and delivery in northern Madison County at 3325 Colonel Road. After the game or anytime, visit Madison County's home for handmade pizza for over 30 years, Apollo Pizza.
Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. They pride themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology, which helps provide the best possible patient experience. Hometown Dental has several experienced dentists who can take care of all your dental needs. Go to hometowndentalrichmond.com to learn more about the great experiences that await you at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive in Richmond. Hometown Dental, also in Stanford and Lancaster.
Or over the right side sideline, Nathaniel Eads, the intended receiver, tried to stretch out for it at about the 10-yard line as it fell incomplete. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 20. Ball spotted still at the 40-yard line after that penalty. First down markers all the way at the 20. He went for it all there. 7:20 on the clock.
A good place for a screen now to Carter.
Yeah, he's in. He's behind the shotgun here. Stacy's going to call the snap. Look to throw.
There it is.
And there's a screen to Carter Smith. Coach Foster called it. Carter Smith still on his feet. Still moving those legs as he's finally brought down out of bounds over the 20-yard line. So it's enough for an Eagles first down.
You're going to tackle him. You can't go low. You're going to have to go high. Just grab on and hold on until your teammates get there.
There's also no such thing as a solo tackle against Carter Smith.
It's tough.
He has the ball. You're going to need help.
It's tough.
Call your friends.
20-yard pickup.
So we are inside the Realty World Prime Real Estate Red Zone. The Eagles are inside the 20. It's going to be first down and 10. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Eagles looking to add to their lead. Here's the play. Quick snap. Quick slant pass. Incomplete. Hunter Richardson, the intended receiver, couldn't get his hands on it, and it bounced up in the air. Could have been picked off, and that might have been the 3rd interception. Again, 3rd interception that wouldn't be his fault. Again, it's interesting that Stacy's getting his ball out. He's been picked off twice. One was a strip, and one was a batted ball at the line. So 2nd down and 10. Stacy in the shotgun. He's got Carter behind him. Man in motion. Hand off. And not much doing. Barely back to the line for no gain. That's going to be 3rd down and 10.
3rd down 10 at the 19.
3rd down, 9 yards.
Spread offense here. You got stacked receivers.
You got 4 receivers,
Time
2
out.
on each side.
Timeout. Nope. Thought he was signaling timeout. He's just signaling a new play.
Stacy still in shotgun. Lineman gets set.
Wide receiver screen, perhaps? Or not.
And it's a read option. Quarterback keeper. Stacy's in for a touchdown.
Good job by Stacy.
A quick read option to Carter Smith, who he tucks it in and keeps it himself. He breaks a tackle at about the 5-yard line and stumbles over the goal line, stays upright, and adds 6 to the score.
Follows his blocks.
Yep. And everybody was in on that one. The offensive line just kept on rolling. So Stacy takes it himself with 5:59 remaining. Here comes the point after in the 3rd quarter.
And we have a stoppage in play.
We got a flag from the back judge. He's going to come all the way up to talk about it.
Somebody moved. Or perhaps offside, but
Dead ball.
Unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike penalty on Bourbon County.
Somebody swore.
So somebody didn't like what they said back there because they are very unhappy.
That's what that is.
And a back judge heard it. In high school, you can't get away with too many cuss words.
That'll be on the kickoff.
So it'll be enforced on the kickoff. As Don said, it'll add add some yards for the Eagles to kick it. But here's the point after try. Kick is up. It's low, but across the bar for an extra point. So now the score on your Hometown Clinic scoreboard is 30-0. Eagles. I got another flag on the play. We'll sort it out. We'll take a quick 1-minute break. 103.5 in Richmond's own WBONTV.com.
Looking for that friendly, family-owned pharmacy? Then look no further than Madison Drug in Richmond. We take the time to get to know our customers, and we're always available to answer your questions. Our goal is to serve you quickly, and you can count on us for all your prescriptions, immunizations, and free delivery for your convenience. All major insurance plans are always accepted. If you're tired of long lines and impersonal treatment at the chain stores, come see Charles at Madison Drug. Madison Drug and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
Welcome back, WBONTV.com. Welcome back to the radio crowd. So a couple interesting things happened while we were on break there. The penalty was already going to be unsportsmanlike on the Colonels and assessed at the kickoff. But after the point after attempt, it looked like a Colonel player was upset. Another flag was thrown, and then he was ejected. While he was complaining to the ref, the coaches came out. Their coach is still arguing with the referees on the sideline. But he threw his helmet off, and he stormed off the field. That's an indication of an ejection.
The coaches want clarification.
And,
what was said, what was done.
And at the high school level, he's going to miss the next game. He'll be suspended one game at least, depending on the severity of the issue. But that's something you can't do. If he wasn't ejected before he threw his helmet, he sure was after. So now,
still talking. They're going to get him off the sideline.
The coach wants an explanation. He definitely wants to know what's going on. He's not very happy with the white hat.
No, they're going to want an explanation.
He's trying to protect his player, probably. But I know, I think the number was number 42 for Bourbon County, which I don't have. Let's see here. I had him on a roster here.
Officials still talking to some coaches, and now I think we're set.
Zach Hawkins.
I think we're going to be set.
Was number 42. So finally, the coach is either satisfied or the referee told him he's had enough.
He ain't satisfied, but.
And Madison Southern is content to just let it play out. There's nothing they can do to help the issue. They already have the ball at the 40 to kick off. They're up 30 points with 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, this should go to the end zone unless he squibs it.
So a little frustration showing through. I mean,
now we're moving the ball up.
You're losing by 30, you know, and there's a couple of words here and there. You can understand the frustration, but the referee keeping it on a short leash.
You've got to
throws
keep
another
control of the
penalty.
game.
And dead ball, unsportsmanlike.
30
two
yards.
dead balls. Yep.
So.
Well, I think at this point, Madison Southern can probably kick a field goal instead of kickoff. I think if it goes through the uprights, it counts for 3, doesn't it?
Kick it through the back of the end zone. Actually, I would.
I would squib it.
I'd squib it.
Try to get him down at
Make
the
him
5.
pick it up. Make him pick it up.
If you're Coach Clark, you're asking the ref if you can keep one penalty for now and one for later. Instead of using them both on this kickoff, it kind of seems like a waste. But a 30-yard, I don't think I've ever seen a kickoff over midfield. The Eagles aren't even. The Eagles are in. The Eagles are in Colonel territory to kick off, and I mean I could kick it from here. It's not very hard.
Let's see what they do. I'd scrib it. There you go.
It's just a quick little onside kick, and they're
scrumming for it.
Somebody.
Eagles
it looks like the Eagles came away with the ball.
Eagles get it on the onside. Which?
It's an onside by accident, not really on purpose.
Don't blame John Clark for being up 30 onside. just the way it happened. If you kick it, you're going to kick it into the
And it looks
trailer
like
park.
all the dark blue jerseys that were in on it, I think Hunter Richardson's the one that came away with the ball.
So Hunter gets it. Eagles have it. Eagles get that running clock going with a score.
So now we've seen everything. We've seen a safety. We've seen a touchdown in the air. We've seen a touchdown on the ground. We've seen a onside kick. We've seen a player ejected. If you tuned into Madison Southern Eagles football and you were looking for an exciting game, you've got a little bit of everything here. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Now we can get a running clock.
I need the running clock. You hear me, John? Get the running clock going.
If you're a fan of Madison Southern, you hear the sentiment, a running clock after 35 points.
With the way the tempers are running right now, and with Living Good going out, I want to get off the field. No injuries, no fights.
You do feel like there's a little bit of chippiness coming out of Bourbon County now, and
they're still talking to Bourbon County.
Well, if this was baseball, he would have been ejected already. He'd already hit the showers.
I think this coach wants to go. I think he's trying his best to get one. Clock start.
Here we go. 1st down. Ball inside the 15. Again, Realty World red zone. Prime real estate. Stacy in the shotgun. Still got some starters out there. Again, I'm not the coach, but like Donald Foster said, you don't want to see any injuries.
Up 30 in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, it's too early.
Alex Knuckles in the backfield. Stacy sets Shepard in motion. Handoff. Knuckles will get the ball. He'll move up to about the 15. Gain of about 2.
Keep it on the ground. Get that clock turning.
Dakota Smith, number 72, in on the tackle for the Colonels.
But like you, though, I mean, up 30 now. Carter's out of the game, it appears. Knuckles going to take over.
Yeah, I don't think I would play Carter Smith another play in this game.
I may find my way to get Eads out.
And Stacy's going to dance around. He's going to take the ball himself, past the 10, in on the 5. And it looks like he's across the line for a touchdown. There is a flag on the play. I do have Laundry, and it is a hold.
The center was holding.
So, again, that's the 3rd time we've seen a Southern penalty negate a big play. It'll cost them. Not that they actually needed the touchdown at this point, but it is the 3rd time that an offensive penalty has negated a big score or a big play. Seth Shepard had a really good 30-yard catch on the right side that was called back, and now a touchdown is taken off the board from holding, and that's got to frustrate you as a coach and something that definitely Southern can work on going forward into practice.
Yeah,
These silly offensive holds.
Holds are holds. You're not overly upset. You're just upset at the timing sometimes of the hold.
Well, I've heard that there's a hold on every play. It just depends on if it gets called.
Stacy's going to have to throw
Here's
this
a
one away.
scramble. Stacy. No, he's going to take it himself. He's going to stay on his feet, get back to the 20.
Good job. Make something out of nothing.
Yep. That's been the theme here. Little scramble. He gets to the 20. That's a gain of 5. He's still short of the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up 2nd down. About 14 yards to go or so.
Still 30-0 though, Eagles.
Yep. 3 receivers, 2 on the right, 1 on the left. Shotgun. Shepard in the tight end slot.
Bubble.
And it's going to be a pass to the right side. It looks like it's caught, and he dropped it. He had it in one arm, but he wasn't able to bring it in and hold on to it as he ran out of bounds.
That's Tobias.
Yep, Tobias Storm.
Perfect execution of the bubble, but just couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, he had him. He let him out with that pass, too. He let him out in front and let him run with it. Just wasn't able to hold it in.
4th down, 15.
So you got quad receivers on the right, 1 on the left, empty backfield.
On a 4th and 15.
So Coach Clark here really wants to stick to his guns and put some points on the board.
Well, you don't have faith in the kicker to kick it, so.
And Stacy's going to keep it himself. He's going to scramble around the left side, breaks the tackle down to the 5, and finally brought out.
Oh, no, it isn't either. He's short. He's going to be short of the first down.
I think he's going to get it because the first down is about the 6, and it looked like they marked him at the 5. So they're going to go ahead and call it first down and goal. First down, Eagles. Ball spot at the 5, so they got 5 yards, 4 downs to score points.
Initially thought he was pushed out of bounds before he hit to the marker.
Friendly Eagle spot. 4:20 remaining in the third quarter. Clock is stopped. Shepard in motion. Stacy with the draw. And whistle will stop the play.
Too many men moving at one time.
Yep. If you're watching on TV, it looks the same as a false start, but there's a motion penalty against the offense. They only have so many hand motions, so they have to recycle some.
Shepard's moving at the same time as the back.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
So now backs him up to the 10.
Brings them out to the 10, still first and goal. Stacy again. Looks like to be under shotgun set. He's got Knuckles behind him. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Snap, fake handoff, looks to pass. And he's going to keep it himself, turn it up into the seam over the 5-yard line.
Closer to 3.
Yep. Again, I don't know if it's designed that way as a read for him to see.
It's a read pass.
Yep, Shepard looks like he's his intended target, but Shepard had some coverage. He was on the run, so he went ahead and tucked it in and ran up the middle.
I think they want to see what the back is going to do. If he's going to go out with the receiver, you took it and run. If they're going to come up to you, you can flip it off.
Yeah, and this close to the line, you don't really have the choice to throw it up. Because Shepard's a tall guy. You want to throw it up for him, but you didn't really have the timing. So now you got a full backfield with Wishbone and Stacy under center. He's going to give the handoff. And the ball's across the line. Eagles, touchdown.
Carter Smith with a touchdown. That's his third.
So Carter Smith, we didn't think we'd see him again in this half, but he did
Had to
come
get
in.
that touchdown.
He had to get another sticker on the helmet, and he gets his third touchdown of the game.
That sets the running clock into motion.
It does. So as an Eagle fan, you're thinking not much longer to this one.
Now we'll see, hopefully, some of the subs get to come in the fourth quarter and play.
36-0, point upcoming. Kick is low, but it is good. So your hometown clinic scoreboard, 37-0 in favor of your Madison Southern Eagles. We'll take a quick timeout, 103.5, and Richmond's very own WBONTV.com.
There's a lot of what-ifs in life, you know, but you got no worries if you know where to go. To shelter in place, that's what I mean. Get people indoors, don't leave the scene. Turn off all the air systems in your place. Find a windowless room, there's no time to waste. Take a TV or radio with you too, so you can keep track of important news. This is good advice no matter where you're from. Find out more at prepareky.com.
Kentucky has lots of counties and miles of roads. And in every county, there's a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent looking out for folks when they're on the road. When you're in Kentucky, you're never far away from Kentucky's own property and casualty insurer.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Welcome back to Richmond's own WBONTV.com. Game of the week, Madison Southern in the Doc Sipple Bowl, well ahead of Bourbon County, 37-0. And again, we just keep adding to the things of this game. The running clock has been initiated as Bourbon County gets the kickoff. Stop just inside the 25, actually just past the 20, about the 21-yard line. The Colonels will take over first down. So 35 or more points. It's kind of like a mercy rule here in high school football. It initiates a running clock. Only an injury or an official timeout will stop the clock. Otherwise, that clock will continue to run, trying to get this game over sooner rather than later. Inside 3 minutes in the third quarter.
It's a good rule they put in. It's a safety issue.
Yeah.
If you're getting beat by more than 35, your game is over anyway, and you're outmatched. So it's a safety issue.
It's going to be a handoff. Bourbon County goes for just a few, about 4 yards on the play, back to the 25. It's going to be second down.
So Eagles rolling now into the game next week against Madison Central. They're going to be rolling on a high note.
Yep.
2 big wins.
And they're going to be rolling into Central.
Yep.
It's an away game, but not a true away game because it's inter-county. It's still pretty close. About 20 minutes separate Bray and Richmond. And if you're an Eagle fan, you're thinking, I got to go see that game. I got to go make that trip north. I got to get to Richmond because my Eagles are going to be playing pretty well, pretty fired up.
Eagles playing really well right now, and Central going to come limping in a little bit with a couple losses. I mean, again, 2 top 5 teams, but still.
Yep. And they, to be fair, though, they did play both teams very well. That game against Southwestern tonight and the game against Lexington Catholic, good games, just not the output that they were hoping for. Bourbon County going to pass, and it's incomplete, almost picked off.
Yep.
And looks like Clay Tinsley, number 10, was in on defense, the safety. Bourbon County just kind of trying to throw the ball. I got a penalty marker on the play.
See, that's what I'm afraid of. Where's the flag at? They might pick it up.
It's an ineligible receiver. Referee tapped his hat to let you know that he uses Clorox bleach to get his whites whiter. But 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Running clock. And it's 4th down and 8, and the punt unit's coming on to the field. And of course, Madison Southern rolls out their return team, led by Carter Smith and the boys.
AKU 31-17 now, trailing at Western. Good showing for the for the Colonels tonight down in Western.
Now let's see what the snap does this time. Last time there was a punt, and it was in around this same area. The Colonels let it go back for a safety.
It rolled to my man.
It rolled through his legs like a cricket wicket, and he had to kick it out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the heat, and it's actually a pretty good punt. A little wobbly. The Eagles are going to get away from it. The Colonels are going to let it do its thing. It's going to finally settle down inside the 45 at about the 44-yard line.
In the third quarter.
And that will bring the third quarter to a close. So your hometown clinic scoreboard still reads 37 for the Eagles, Colonels 0, 92.5 and 103.5 on the radio, and Richmond's very own WBONTV.com. We'll take another quick timeout and be back for the fourth quarter of Madison Southern football right after this.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
At CT Diesel Performance, they promise not to do anything to your vehicle that they wouldn't do to their own. Chris Thorne and the gang don't just work on diesel vehicles either. They also repair all auto gas vehicles and are fully serviced and ready to take on any job. Nothing is too big or too small for CT Diesel Performance. Located just off Exit 97, CT Diesel can even come get your car if you have a problem while driving down I-75. CT Diesel Performance in Richmond and at ctdiesel.us.
Welcome back to WBONTV.com and the radio crowd, 92.5 and 103.5, the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting. If you're joining us now, the Eagles are up 37-0 over the Bourbon County Colonels, this being the Doc Sipple Bowl. Of course, the first game was Madison Central falling to the Warriors of Southwestern by a score of 24-15.
We'll see Southwestern in a couple weeks. These Eagles will.
So I got an injury timeout. That's the only other way a clock would stop. It's a Colonel. He's a little shaken up. He's walking it off. It might be a cramp. Might be a bruise, deep bruise. Titus Ransom. Walking a little funny, but he is on his own power.
Also, if you joined us in late, Trey Lovingood went out with some kind of an injury. Leg, knee.
It looked like a left leg or right leg. We don't want to speculate, but he was down for a while.
No idea the seriousness of it. But.
And he did get carted off. So that'll be something to look forward to this week in practice, going in again next week's game at Madison Central in Richmond. Big rivalry game.
He's still on the sideline, so living good he is. But
so it's going to be second down and a loss of a yard, so 2nd and 11 to go for the run by Knuckles. And we got some defensive jumping. Flag on the play.
York is still in now.
Offsides on Bourbon County.
They're going to empty the mix too.
Push them up 5 yards.
Yeah.
Now the Eagles are going to have second down right at midfield. Ball just short of the 50 at the 49-yard line. Eagles going left to right on your radio dial. We got the backup quarterback in, Jordan Castile, who had that big interception last week.
You got to think both teams have emptied the bench. Handoff.
Handoff again. Alex Knuckles takes the carry, just a couple yards.
37-0. Didn't know what to think coming in. Bourbon County's a pretty good little ball club, but the Eagles are playing really well right now.
Everything going their way. They're really just, everything the Eagles are trying is they're succeeding. Their runs, their pass, their defensive schemes, really it's just coming up Madison Southern in this game. Out of the shotgun, Castile looks to throw. Incomplete. Number 11 for Bourbon County.
Not sure of the intended receiver, but
also Dalton Williams, number 33 for the Colonels, in on defense for that one. That's going to bring up 4th down, and Southern's going to go ahead and punt it away. Again, ball at midfield.
Carter Smith drops back. He'll punt this one. This is a good place to fake a punt, but not up 37. Not up 37, though. Let it count down. A lot of letting this play clock count down. Now we're going to get snap. Smith. Good punt.
And a little
Line
contact
drive.
on the punter. Incidental.
If they hit Carter, they probably fell down.
Yeah, Anthony Negro, number 68. For the Colonels, he came across the line trying to block that punt, but Carter was able to get it away.
It's a good punt. Putting back at the 21 now.
It's about 9 minutes remaining in the game. Eagles well in hand at 37-0. Colonels now going to get the ball. Inside, a little over the 20 there.
Really frustrated, though, to see the Bourbon County player tonight get ejected. You know, I mean, you got to control your tempers out there a little better than that for Bourbon County and for all football players.
Yeah, agreed, especially at this level. So
Handoff
it's going to
up
run,
the middle.
and he's got some room. He dodges a couple. He
Got a
comes and
blocker.
breaks one around. He's past the 40. He's past the 30, and he's not going to be touched. It looks like he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Bourbon County.
That was, what, 79 yards.
Kamar Myers, the junior running back for Bourbon County, breaks one off. He ran to the right, broke it up the middle and around the corner.
He got some blockers to lead him down the sideline, and 79 yards later, they get on the board. Won't be no shutout tonight.
Nope.
For the Eagle defense. No.
So the point after upcoming, number 63,
they line up.
Parker Atwood.
Kick is good.
Yep, the kick is through the uprights. 37-7 now. Changes the scoreboard, but not the outcome. Your hometown clinic scoreboard still reads 37-7, a lot to a little. We're going to take a quick 1-minute timeout. Wallingford Broadcasting and WBONTV.com. We'll be back.
New Silverados cost less at Jack Rifford Chevrolet. We have rugged ones. We have stock shiny ones. We sell pretty ones. And we have Silverados for the fan in all of us. And Chevy trucks are just as smart as they are strong, offering Chevrolet MyLink, wireless charging, and 4G LTE Wi-Fi. Check out our new truck inventory online at jackburford.com.
Jack Burford Chevrolet, where Chevys cost less.
Hi, I'm Sandy Adams with Realty Royal Adams and Associates. It takes great teamwork to be successful on the football field, and it takes great teamwork to get a home sold. Just as an experienced coach is the leader of a team on the field, an experienced realtor is the coach that gets you to a successful sale. If you are looking for a professional hometown realtor to get your goal accomplished, I hope you will give one of our experienced agents the opportunity to present our game plan strategy. Remember, the right agent makes all the difference in the world.
Welcome back to Madison Southern Eagle football. This game just had a score change, 37-7. The outcome still remains pretty well in hand as the Eagles stay in command of this one. They went into halftime 21-0, came out and scored 16 more points and haven't looked back. The Colonels are going to kick off.
Were they onside? Eagles think so.
Well, they're going to plan against it. They're going to try to hope that they
still onside.
If they do. But 30 points is a lot to come back here in 8 minutes. And it's a short pooch kick, and it's touched and dropped, but then picked up again at the 20. Past the 40.
He's gone.
And it looks like Storm is going to take it past midfield and finally brought it down out of bounds inside the 40, past the 45, at about the 43-yard line. Tobias Storm.
Got to get the
Colonel
off sideline.
There's some chippy extracurricular conversations, a little pleasantry how-do-you-dos.
Got some mouthing off going on there with 33 of Bourbon County.
And number 12, Malik Humble, not so humble, wanted to have a couple words to his friends on the sideline.
And got one kid thrown out. You don't need another one.
That's right. That's the biggest thing about this game is getting out of here unscathed for both teams. No more ejections, no more penalties, no more injuries. Just kind of wrap this one up, put a bow on it. Castile is now under, behind center, shotgun. 3 receivers, 2 on the left.
Great field position once again.
Yep, past midfield, good run on the kick. And it's going to be a handoff. 34, Blake Rader getting his number called, the freshman on the varsity team. And he'll take the handoff up the middle.
Carried by Blake Rader, number 34.
34.
And 81, Tyler Boots in at tight end on the left
they
side.
retired that number.
Another handoff. Nope. It's a fake and pass, and it was incomplete, intended for Tobias Storm. Hit off the helmet of the defender from Bourbon County and falls harmlessly to the turf. So it's going to be 3rd down, 7 yards to go, clock still running, 6.5 minutes remaining. Saturday Night Football brought to you at the Doc Sybil Bowl, Madison Southern. Here's the snap. Storm goes one way, cuts back the other way, finally gets gang tackled in the middle of the field by
late hit
4
Colonels.
Colonels.
That's what they call it.
No flag for it, but definitely trying to get Storm on the ground. And it's going to be 4th down, a loss of 5 as they mark him down the 40.
4th and 12 now.
Yeah, the ball's at the 46-yard line, so he's 4th and 12, and the punt team comes on.
Turner back inside his own 20, around the 10.
Got 5.5 minutes remaining.
See if Smith can put it inside the 15.
And here's the kick. It's a high kick, and it's a fair catch called for. He's going to run up and get it, but he dropped it. He wasn't able to get it cleanly.
There was no kick interference either.
I don't see a flag on the play. He called for a fair catch.
They probably threw a flag, but I don't know if he did it.
So there's a penalty marker on the field at the 15-yard line.
They're going to get him for the halo.
But he called a fair catch and then had to run up to get the ball.
He's allowed to do that, of course. They're going to get him for the halo. 15 yards.
Personal foul roughing the kicker, but they're calling it on Southern, which doesn't make any sense because Southern was the team kicking.
It was the halo. He should have signaled kick catch interference, halo act.
So not giving the kick receiver
3 yards.
a proper 3-yard cushion to properly catch the ball. That is a safety issue. Timeout Southern.
Really?
Southern's going to take a timeout. Again, one of the only ways to kill the clock. That'll stop it. We're going to take a quick 1-minute timeout. We'll be right back on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBONTV.com.
Visit Richmond, Kentucky. Stay overnight, stay 2 nights, or a whole week. Plenty to do, plenty of room. Make Richmond your base camp for the greatest sights in Central Kentucky. Find out more. Visit RichmondKYTourism.com or download the Richmond Tourism app.
If you're a guy or gal that likes to ride free and play hard, then you need to stop by Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling. Gateway Cycles has the largest showroom in Central Kentucky, full of all kinds of motorcycles, ATVs, dirt bikes, and side-by-sides, from street to sport, blacktop to gravel, and woods to the mud trails, and youth to adult at the best prices, friendly sales staff, and certified factory service department. Gateway has it all. If you're looking for the largest selection, head to Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or at gatewaycycles.com.
Welcome back, Madison Southern football. Malik Humble, the incomplete receiver on that play. Of course, the team's coming back from the timeout just a little bit quicker than we were, so we missed 1 down. It'll be 2nd down and 10 on the incomplete. Ball still lined up at inside the 30. Colonel's own territory. They're going to have a run up the middle. Small gain. Kamar Myers, who had the lone Bourbon County touchdown, takes the ball past the 35 at about the 36-yard line. 3rd down and 5. Clock now at 3.5 minutes. It's a running clock with Madison Southern up by 37-7 score. Running clock all the way to the end, barring any timeouts or injuries. Back to pass. He's going to get flushed out of the pocket again. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to throw, but it's intercepted. Intercepted by the Eagles. Number 3, it looks like Jordan Castile, who has been throwing the ball for the Eagles. Noah Hughes, number 7, also safety in on the coverage to make sure that route was Eagles only. And it's going to be a Eagles 1st down.
Looked like he stepped way over the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball.
He did. And when we saw it, we hoped they'd catch it, and now after the interception, we hope they don't.
Yeah, they would have declined it anyway.
Right.
Still. If they had caught the ball.
Yeah. So now it's going to be 1st and 10. Eagles moving left to right. Ball inside the 40 at the 41-yard line.
Knuckles coming on late. Alex Knuckles checking in late.
He's going to be in the backfield. Got 2 backs in the backfield and 3 receivers. And it's going to be a handoff to Knuckles, who goes up the middle, past the 45, down to about the 46, 47-yard line.
Nice pickup for Knuckles. He's been running hard the last couple weeks.
And fast. Once he hits that, he hits the gap right at the line, he seems to pick up that speed into the secondary.
His eyes get wide.
Yeah.
Sees that open space.
And not a lot of fancy cutting around either. He's kind of a straight-ahead kid.
He's not going to try to finesse you. He's going to run at you.
So it's going to be 2nd down at about 4 after a 6-yard gain by Knuckles. 1:45 on the clock. Castile under center. He's going to throw to his left side. It's complete. The ball was caught near the 1st down line, but he was brought down behind it.
34.
That's 84, Josh Hauser, the sophomore tight end. So freshmen and sophomores now getting in on the action, getting on the stat sheet. It's going to be an Eagles 1st down as they were able to gain enough. Forward momentum caught him the 1st down. So 1st and 10, Castile again behind the shotgun. It's a quick handoff. Hauser again, there's a penalty. He's going to get to the 50 and get stopped, tackled by 3 Colonels. But there's a penalty marker, so we'll see what the call is.
Holds everywhere, but it doesn't matter. We're under a minute.
Block in the back for illegal use of the hands.
Very good game for the Eagles this week.
So now the clock is under 40 seconds and it's running. They're going to move the Eagles back about 10 yards on that one, or 15, as the ball is placed at the 36-yard line. Time for one more play. If I was coach, I'd ask for a knee here. First down.
Hey, you want to get the young kid a run.
And there it is, handoff. He gets a run, gets run into 34, Blake Rader. And there doesn't need to be another play. That's going to do it. We want to thank you for joining us here as the Madison Southern Eagles are going to take the Doc Sipple Bowl game against visiting Bourbon County Colonels 37-7. I want to thank you all for tuning in. We want to keep you here. We have a post-game show. We're going to come right back in about 3 minutes. Teams are going to meet at the half-line marker, shake hands. It was a little chippy at the end, but the Eagles did come out victorious. So keep it tuned right here to WBONTV.com, 92.5 and 103.5. We'll be back for the post-game show and wrap-up right after this.
Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. They pride themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology, which helps provide the best possible patient experience. Hometown Dental has several experienced dentists who can take care of all your dental needs. Go to hometowndentalrichmond.com to learn more about the great experiences that await you at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive in Richmond. Hometown Dental, also in Stanford and Lancaster.
Kentucky has lots of counties and miles of roads. And in every county, there's a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent looking out for folks when they're on the road. When you're in Kentucky, you're never far away from Kentucky's own property and casualty insurer.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Hi guys, Gwendolyn from 100.7 The Coyote and Napier Brothers Classic Request Live, where every Friday night I play all of your requests and dedications. Want to dedicate a song to that someone special? It's easy. Just give us a call at 623-WCYO. That's 623-9296. Or find us on Facebook at Napier Brothers Classic Request Live. And don't forget to like us. Whether you're loving, leaving, looking, or drinking, I guarantee we're going to have a great time every Friday night from 7 until midnight on The Coyote. All brought to you by Napier Brothers Clothing, 35 Public Square in Lancaster. See you Friday.
The post-game show, Kentucky Farm Bureau. If you need insurance, start with Kentucky Farm Bureau with 3 locations in Madison County. So we're here for the post-game show. We'll do a wrap-up. Of course, the final score 37-7 in favor of your Madison Southern Eagles as they took care of the visiting Colonels of Bourbon County. Don, right away what we saw from this game, and it really continued the trend, is Southern took control on offense. They scored in their opening drive. It was a quick score. And every time they had the ball, we felt they were going to score.
Yeah.
They moved the ball downfield with ease and efficiency. And then on the other side of the ball, they didn't give up anything. It wasn't until the very end of the game. It was a run against some second and third string kids.
Team. Just call it what it was a JV team.
Yeah.
So the score is 37-0. Varsity and it was pretty like 37-7 with the JV kid comes in.
But the defense, we talked about it, the Eagles put pressure on the quarterback. They were able to contain the running game. They broke up some passes. On both phases of the ball. And then, on top of that, you don't get to 37 points without some special teams help.
Yeah.
They had good field position thanks to their running game, and they got a safety on the punt.
Yeah, the safety. Good kickoff returns. And one thing that stands out, though, on third down, they were 5 of 12, Bourbon County was. It's way too much. It's 50% almost, and got to improve on that stat. But otherwise, 368 total yards to 167 for Bourbon County, and just a total domination by the Eagles tonight.
Yep, and on red zone. The Bourbon County Eagles were down in the red zone twice. No scores, nothing, no points to show. Again, that only lone score came from a long run. Again, like
yards.
you said, against some guys getting some PT. Really, Southern was able to do it against the starters, move them around the field at will.
Southern 5 red zone trips, 4 scores, 2 of 6 on third down. That could improve. But 2 of 2 on fourth down. Overall, just good. Had a couple turnovers. That hurt. Or I guess they had 3 turnovers, did they not? Fumble. Nope, 2 interceptions.
And this other stat here that sticks out to me, too, is the negative yards.
Yeah.
On the rushing, because of the punt that went into the end zone, it counts as rushing yards negative. The team rushing yards were minus 26, so when all was said and done, they really didn't go anywhere on offense.
They had a tough time moving the ball against this Eagle defense tonight.
Do you have a player of the game?
Carter Smith will be your hometown player of the game. Is Carter Smith, Hometown Dental on Atwood Drive in Richmond, just off 4 Mile Avenue. Learn more at hometowndentarichmond.com. And what did I do last game? I messed it up. It is the Hometown Dental hometown player of the game.
That's right,
Carter Smith.
And it's something that we're going to get used to this year. Something you were used to last year. Carter Smith having his name called as either the MVP, the player of the game, the co-player of the game, the captain. He's the leader naturally on the field. You can tell whenever he's on the field on either side of the ball, he's the guy that really catalyst.
They looked at him. Trey Living Good, Landon Stacy, Nate Eads. Them guys are having to lead the way, and so far, rough first game against Collins, who, like I said, is number 2 in the state now, and they're whacking people themselves. So that was not a bad loss by no means. So 2 back-to-back good wins, going to Madison Central next week for the big one.
That's the big Madison County rivalry.
Get there early if you want to see.
That's right, and we will be able to see that because it'll be on the Game of the Week on Richmond's very own WBONTV.com. You can tune in right here on the TV or on our radio stations. Right now, this is the Kentucky Farm Bureau post-game show. If you need insurance, serve with the Kentucky Farm Bureau with 3 locations in Madison County. We'll take another quick break and come back for more post-game wrap-up right after this.
Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. They pride themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology, which helps provide the best possible patient experience. Hometown Dental has several experienced dentists who can take care of all your dental needs. Go to HometownDentalRichmond.com to learn more about the great experiences that await you at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive in Richmond. Hometown Dental, also in Stanford and Lancaster.
Kentucky has lots of counties and miles of roads. And in every county, there's a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent looking out for folks when they're on the road. When you're in Kentucky, you're never far away from Kentucky's own property and casualty insurer.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
All right, welcome back to the postgame show. Wrap up for Madison Southern Eagle football. Again, 37-7, the final score here. It felt like a lot more than that. I'm sure to Bourbon County it felt like more than that. They had some frustration penalties, a player ejected. The coach wanted a lot of explanation on that one. Just some emotions bubbling over late in the game.
2 really good games tonight, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Southwestern, Madison Central, close game all the way through to the end when Southwestern put a score on a late score, got them to 9 points. And this one here for the Eagles, it just a roll-away victory early, 21-0 at half, and roll up to 37-0, end at 37-7. So.
Yep. And, you know, it's interesting, too. I talked about this a little bit earlier, but now that the game's official and, you know, we're kind of moving on, what does this set up for next week? I mean, we know Central's pedigree coming in.
2 teams in opposite directions right now. The Eagles are flying high, and they're rolling right along. Central now is coming off a loss, and they've lost 2 games in the first 3, you know, and even though they're not bad losses to bad teams, but that's 2 losses in 3 games. They're going to want to right the ship.
Yeah, and they're at home.
Especially against the little brother, Madison Southern.
and they're at home. It's a true home game now because 2 weeks ago it was a Roy Kidd Bowl. I mean, even though they're playing at home, it's a little different to play with teams coming in, all the attention.
It'll be your first true home game.
Right, and then you have the game against Woodford County last week. It was on the road. Here they're on the road again at Southern in this bowl
site,
game.
if you will.
Right. So finally at home, one-on-one, regular game, Friday Night Lights, no changes.
Back into your routine at home.
Right. What do you look for? And this is Eagle football here. What do you look for the Eagles to continue to do right to look for that victory next week?
Running game. Their bread and butter right now at Madison Southern is the running game. Try to keep on turning out Carter and Eads, and try to get Stacy going early if you can. If Landon Stacy can get going like we saw last week against Garrett County with the 5 touchdowns, just it's a whole new side of this Eagle offense.
So rushing yards here, Madison Southern at 238 yards rushing and 130 passing. So pretty even, 368 yards, but 238 on the ground, and that's not from just Carter Smith. That's Nathan Eads, that's Alex Knuckles. I mean, that's
128 of that was Carter.
Right, but then you also spread out the ball to Knuckles.
55 to Stacy.
Correct.
So.
And Stacy even keeps the ball running. So a lot of different weapons that a team like Central is going to have to kind of prepare for.
They're going to have to get ready for Seth Shepard, too. I see Seth becoming a bigger part of this passing offense.
Absolutely.
He's going to become a bigger part.
He had a couple of big catches tonight. He had one that was taken away off a penalty. So really, like you said, two teams going in opposite directions, but next week there's no hiding. That's it, the big rivalry game. And really, I'm new to this rivalry, but I have the feeling you could lose all year. Don't lose to your inter-county rival.
Kentucky, Louisville, Duke, Carolina, whatever.
Right, and for these kids, I mean, this is a big deal.
Well, they all grew up together, of course. Played ball together, knowing middle school, Little League, so on, whatever. And you want to beat Central, you want to beat Southern, just like in basketball.
Sure. So we'll have those games to you. The broadcasting Wallet from Bradford, just like 92.5 on the radio, 103.5. And, of course, if you're tuning in on the web right now, WBONTV.com, Richmond's very own Seat on the Radio Live. We want to thank you for tuning in for Eagles football. Again, 37-7 is your final score over the visiting Bourbon County Colonels. I'm Mike Erdwagen. This is Donald Foster. I want to thank you again. We'll see you next week. Drive safe, everybody. Have a good one. Good night.
Here at Batteries Unlimited, we offer a wide range of services and products. Batteries ranging from automotive to alkaline, from cell phone to golf cart to boat to bulldozer. We do on-site installation. We can fix your iPhone screens, your iPad screens. If you have a wheelchair or a scooter that needs batteries, we can certainly come to you if you're unable to bring them in the store. You can find us on the internet at batteries-unlimited.com. Feel free to give us a call at 859-353-5177 and we'll answer any needs or questions you have.
At CT Diesel Performance, they promise not to do anything to your vehicle that they wouldn't do to their own. Chris Thorne and the gang don't just work on diesel vehicles either. They also repair all auto gas vehicles and are fully serviced and ready to take on any job. Nothing is too big or too small for CT Diesel Performance. Located just off Exit 97, CT Diesel can even come get your car if you have a problem while driving down I-75. CT Diesel Performance in Richmond and at ctdiesel.us.
There's a new clinic in your hometown. Hometown Clinic in Irvin is now accepting new patients. Dr. Goebel and Joy Puckett, APRN, along with their friendly and qualified staff, welcome patients of all ages with all types of insurance. Hometown Clinic at 101 River Drive in Irvin. Open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5. Call 606-726-0200 to make your appointment now. And remember, there's no better care than hometown care at the new Hometown Clinic.
Hometown Dental is a full-service family dentistry dental group with a personal touch. They pride themselves on being on the cutting edge of the latest dentistry technology, which helps provide the best possible patient experience. Hometown Dental has several experienced dentists who can take care of all your dental needs. Go to hometowndentalrichmond.com to learn more about the great experiences that await you at Hometown Dental, located at 4095 Atwood Drive in Richmond. Hometown Dental, also in Stanford and Lancaster.
Hi, I'm Sandy Adams with Realty Roy Adams and Associates. It takes great teamwork to be successful on the football field, and it takes great teamwork to get a home sold. Just as an experienced coach is the leader of a team on the field, an experienced realtor is the coach that gets you to a successful sale. If you are looking for a professional hometown realtor to get your goal accomplished, I hope you will give one of our experienced agents the opportunity to present our game plan strategy. Remember, the right agent makes all the difference in the world.
When you need professional assistance, White & Associates Certified Public Accountants and Consultants of Richmond can help you, providing professional services to individuals, small business, self-employed proprietors, corporations, municipal, governmental, and not-for-profit organizations. White & Associates provides individualized services for taxes, audits, business startup, consulting, financial services, payroll, and bookkeeping. Visit the website for more information and to see the local testimonials. White & Associates, PSC, 1407 Lexington Road, Richmond.
The revolution is here. We're changing the way you watch news, weather, sports, traffic, and a lot more. Introducing Richmond's very own WBONTV.com. WBONTV.com is your link to the new age of visual digital media and the way.
Hey everyone, we're making a lot of changes here at Wallingford.
The revolution is here. We're changing the way you watch news, weather, sports, traffic, and a lot more. Introducing Richmond's very own WBONTV.com. WBONTV.com is your link to the new age of visual digital media and the way you watch it. Get everything you want, when you want it, and where you want it, on any mobile or digital device and viewable screen, including that big screen in your living room. Get it on the go, at night, or wherever you want it. 24/7, WBONTV.com. Learn it, love it, use it.